Hey everybody, Eric here from EFBM, and coming to you from the rear view cam. So happy Monday, happy Monday. And no, I'm not this excited because I want to be. I'm this excited because I'm making myself. Because frankly, I just want to go back to bed. I don't want to do life today. I don't want to get up, and I didn't want to go work out, and I don't want to be on my way to work running behind. But you know what? I got up, I sucked it up, I did it. You gotta do the same thing. And I'm gonna not look at the camera so much while I'm moving. But hey, you gotta do the same thing. You gotta, put the crap away and get up. No excuses. None. Because, we can all find excuses of why we don't want to do something. Oh, I don't feel like it. Those are excuses. Don't feed them. Excuses are like stray animals. The more you feed them, the more you give them attention, the more they're going to come back. The more they're going to take root and find home. The more they're going to suck life out of you. Because you know what? Some of us feel like we don't have enough energy to do life anyway. And if we start feeding our excuses, that's one more mouth to feed on an already exhausted lifestyle. Consider that for a moment. So, I don't mean to be so, but I'm feeling that way this morning. It's bushy beard day. Bushy beard. But, you got to get up. You got to make the most of whatever you're facing. You got to accept the fact that it's Monday, and it's going to be Monday all day. But you know what? In less than 24 hours, it will be Tuesday, and Monday will be done and over with. And you can move past this funk. And here in North Carolina, there is some busted weather going on. Yesterday, it was cold. The day before that, it was real cold. And today, it's supposed to be like in the 70s. And granted, it's supposed to rain all day and be dreary but man, some busted weather going on. And that can add to a foul mood, which I think is part of my reason. Even though I love this kind of weather. I love this kind of weather because I get to snuggle with my bride. But you know what? We've made ourselves so, I don't like the word busy. So we've made ourselves so engaged, because busy to me, sidebar, busy to me denotes lack of purpose. I don't live with a lack of purpose. I do things purposefully. I try to be engaged in everything that I do. I don't try to set autopilot and go. Even though that can happen, I try to live engaged. So my wife and my bride, she's my bride and I live very engaged lives, both in our workplaces and outside of the workplace, and in our volunteer life. So, we have plenty of reasons why we don't do things, or why we could skip this, that, or the other. But you know what? I want to brag on my bride for a moment, because she is my motivation for today. Yesterday, after church, we got home, we got everybody situated, and she didn't put on her comfy clothes and sit down. She made lunch for the kids, or she came home, changed in her running stuff, made lunch for the kids, and once they were situated, she did her training, because she's training for a 13-mile race. I don't want to call it a half marathon because it's a full race, but she's training for a 13.1 mile race. And and I'm so proud of her, because yesterday was mile 6, and this is the first time she's done these distances consistently. She used to do them every now and then, maybe once a week, but this week she had at least one day that was 5 miles, and then yesterday was 6. She was really worried about, she was almost psyching herself out. And I'm trying to psych her up. I'm like, look, this is your first week doing these distances consistently. So focus on your pace so that you can complete the distance. And then next week, because she does it 2 weeks in a row. So first week, focus on getting it done and setting a good distance to get it done comfortably. Second week, focus on your tempo. Increase your speed, knock it out. Man, she rocked it out yesterday. Her last mile, almost 2 miles, we're under, I believe, 8 minutes, 30 seconds. I think they were 8:27 to be exact. Man, she rocked it out of the park. That's what I'm talking about. So shout out to my bride, because she's my motivation for the day. It was cold. It was drizzly. She didn't want to do it. But you know what? She got up. She did it. She rocked it. She didn't just do it. She rocked it. She owned those 6 miles. And you got to do the same thing. Because you know what? Right now, just thinking about her doing that, I'm owning today. Today is going to be mine. I'm going to own it. And you got to do the same thing. You got to figure out what you're going to use to make today yours. Because you know what? None of us want to do it. How many of us woke up and said, I am genuinely excited about going to work? Oh, I'm sure plenty of us are extremely thankful to have a job, to be employed, so we can make ends meet and take care of our families and responsibilities. But I maybe know just a handful of people who are like, yes, I get to go to work today. Yeah. Not me. I'm in the thankful camp. I am thankful that I get to get up and go to a job where I can provide for my family. I am thankful that I get to get up and do my best each and every day. And you know what? You got to claim what you can claim. And for me, I don't want to do this today. So I'm going to do my best and forget the rest. I am. And I'm going to do it for my family. I'm going to do it for my faith. I'm going to do it for myself. And you know what? I got to look at it, my work relationship, I got to look at it like a contract. They're paying me for my best. I'm going to give them my best. So I know that sometimes that can be hard to focus on, but you know what? It's dreary. It's rainy. It's bleh. So I have to motivate myself when my environment won't. It's not always bright, sunshiny rainbows, guys. It's not always the kind of weather where you just want to, you know, where it motivates you and gives you that energy to attack the day. No. Sometimes it's crap weather and you got to provide your own. My buddy Jason, he calls that carrying your weather with you. You got to remember those things, those moments that just motivate you and move you to excellence. And for me, it's yesterday with my bride. She rocking out those 6 miles, coming home, being excited for herself, being proud of her accomplishment, and you got to do the same thing. So, you know what? I'm proud of my accomplishment today. I did sprint intervals. I went and did 6 sets of shoulder flies to try and rebuild this, because this is starting to hurt too, so I'm trying to rebuild up here. Low weight, high reps. Then I did hanging leg raises. Oh, those were torture. And but I want the abs. I want to be less Pillsbury and more Spartan. Yeah. So you guys. Oh, and then I did 2 rounds of a CrossFit WOD I haven't done in a while, and that was brutal because I haven't done it in a while. But you know what? I didn't just fall into the same routine. I went back to some old stuff I knew I could rock out and be proud of. And sometimes you got to do the same thing. Sometimes you can't just tackle a new routine. You got to go back with what you know that you can successfully accomplish. So, you guys, I hope you have a great day. It's Monday. Be sure to do your workout. No excuses. Don't feed those stray. Don't feed that wild stray animal that will consume your life and breed stagnation into you. Because excuses are like a dam blocking the wellspring of life. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to remember that. And sorry, focus. But you guys, I do hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great workout, because it's Monday. You should never skip a workout on Monday. And remember, we are just ordinary people trying to live extraordinary lives. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.